This time on Our Chateau Life, from our little piece of heaven an hour away from La Rochelle, we found some glorious old postcards of the chateau and some old plans. Claire begins painting the orangery windows, and we have to make our well safe for the cats. And I am dragged to a DIY store, kicking and screaming. Château de la Vergne is 10 minutes from Fontenay-le-Comte in the Vendée region of Midwestern France. 3 years ago this July, we sold up in London, no, not this pad, and we made our way via Paris to our long-awaited new home. As you can imagine, Claire and I, both photographers, spend an awful lot of time taking pictures of this place. In the heat of summer and the cold of winter, morning light, afternoon light, the Vendée is the second most sunny place in France. After our offer to buy the chateau was accepted, we had to wait 6 months before moving in, and Claire found a postcard of the chateau on eBay, which sat on a shelf in the kitchen, reminding us of our new lives to come.
So you can see here, so we've got a map here, a plan here from 1810, and this is a drone shot you did the other day. So you can see the main chateau there, nice big hole in the barn roof. So there's the main chateau there, which is there on this plan. And then you've got the two towers here and here. But so you can see in 1810, it was joined up. So the building just went all the way around. So here, this outbuilding joined up to the main house. And on this side as well, where the chapel is, the chapel wasn't there. And that joined up. So you had this big courtyard in the middle.
But for the first time, I actually looked at this side by side. Oh no, it is in line, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is in line. And there was a tower here that doesn't exist anymore.
So it would have been about there-ish. I'll have to have a look, see if there's any foundations for that.
But that's interesting, isn't it? Because these two towers here are from the original building. We've been told that these bits here have been added in sort of like the 1830s. But these are very old. These date back. And these were watchtowers because we have the river Vendée, which you can't see. It's hidden by the trees, which runs down here. And there's a bridge that runs across here.
Yeah, which you can see there.
Yeah. Okay.
So they would have come across the bridge,
yeah.
And then this was all closed up, so they couldn't just come in. And then this is next door, which still belongs to the original family, which was apparently an inn. So people would have come across the river. We were told paid a toll or something.
Yeah, it was a toll bridge. Yeah, absolutely.
And then gone and stayed in the inn.
Yeah. So it's really sort of like the equivalent of a service station. so it is. It's like the equivalent of the
M4 services.
The M4 services, and so they would have stopped off here, spent the night, probably drank a little bit too much, fallen asleep, being waited upon by a rather busty barmaid.
Oh, really?
Well, come on.
We've seen movies.
But really, it's so interesting, and also apparently, this toll bridge played quite an important part. So one assumes that what is now, we can see, well, we can't see it in this picture, but there's a path that runs through one of the fields, would have probably been quite an important road for them to warrant a toll bridge, because there would have been no other way of maybe crossing the Vendée without travelling a long way.
Yeah.
But also the fact that these were watchtowers. When you have a watchtower, that means that you are defensive, and especially important during the Vendée Wars. So because the Vendée was like the sort of the last stand of the royalists, wasn't it?
Yeah. Really, really interesting. And then I think, so that's 1810, this map. And then we've got another one from 1964 here, if I just zoom.
It's difficult to believe 1964 though, isn't it?
It's interesting.
I feel like the dating is wrong, and also because like this writing in 1964 we were already way more advanced. I suppose more computerized, I suppose, to a degree, but
you can see here that there's now a gap between the buildings that were joined up before, which is this gap, and a gap there. The chapel's been put on, and there's a little gap.
Do you think what occurred to me that this might be a plan for planning permission?
Oh, that's interesting.
Because if that was sort of like, because they're showing the existing, so it's possible that this was like showing the plans.
Did they have to get planning permission in the same way? I don't know.
I think planning permissions existed forever, inhabited by awful little Jobsworth people. Anyway, no, we won't go into that one.
What's really interesting on here, though, is you can see that there used to be a circular drive here.
Love to do that.
We'd like to put back. And also, look, there is a building there and a building there, which we do not have.
So the building would be about here. Building there would have been...
right down by the gate there.
Yeah. That's so interesting. The other thing that you pointed out the other day was this.
Yeah, little building down by the river as well, which could have been a wash house, could have been somewhere to put a little boat. So, and that's...
I think it's both boathouse. It appeals to me, this. So I think it's a boathouse and a wash house. So probably divided into
for washing your boats.
No. We're back to the service station, aren't we? I find it just fascinating. I mean, all of this exists still. This exists, although it's sort of like falling down. So this is our perimeter wall. And this is where your veg patch is, and this is our little pond, which we would love to clear out. It's full of fallen trees and things, and Margot loves splashing about.
Yeah, it's a swamp.
It's a swamp at the moment. Yeah, but there's I mean, look at that. I mean, to be honest with you, what it was. I mean, we've got another one, haven't we?
Yeah. So we've also got. So we've done that one. So we've got this one, which is 1845, where it's still all joined up. So, I mean, it's a much simpler plan, but you can see it's totally joined up.
Yeah.
Square all the way around.
It's a fortress in a way, isn't it? It is sort of like how you would imagine a chateau to be, with the courtyard, which is defended on all sides, completely enclosed.
Oh look, and there's another building there, which must be about, I don't know, about there where our septic tank is now.
Oh, good grief. Well, hang on a minute, no, because it's in line with the tower, it's there.
Oh, we need one of those machines, those ground radar machines, don't we? That would be fun.
That would be fantastic. And there again, you can see the bridge and the River Vergne. What's lovely is that you can still see this inlet here, with it almost like it's almost an island here. I just find it absolutely fascinating. So, anyway,
there's more to learn.
There's way more to learn, and we will keep you updated as soon as we find out more.
I just got a shock when I opened this. This is just undercoat, but I think it's just separated rather than being a horrible yellow colour.
Are you looking forward to this, Danny?
I am, but I've just ruined it because I splodged a bit on the window with my over-enthusiastic stirring. So I'll just get that bit off. I guess I can just... all that work, all that effort, making it all perfect, and I go and splodge it. I'm still trying to make progress on the orangery windows. They're looking so much better already, even though it's taking forever. I can't wait to get them finished though, and I've got lots of ideas for what colour they're going to be eventually.
Got biscuits?
Yes, always.
Oh my god. Oh, hang on.
That was a full box.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, an extra custard. Oh. These are amazing. These are custard creams with extra custard. Oh, they're not the chocolate covered ones.
No.
The chocolate covered ones are just like you can only eat 4. Otherwise you know, but these are the ones really, actually.
Okay.
We've only got 4 packs left.
I know, that was
this was up to here, wasn't it?
Yeah, from my mum.
Yeah.
I think she gets lots of funny comments when in the supermarket when she's loading up the conveyor belt with 20 packets of biscuits at a time.
So you know, yeah. So we're not really supported by any companies or anything. So you know,
But
Waitrose,
Waitrose.
if you fancy, yeah, like a little personal delivery. Yeah, I reckon your delivery van in front of the chateau would go down really well.
I think we could fill a whole van as well.
Oh yes, absolutely, yes. There's no danger that they'd reach their sell-by date at all. So anyway, tea and biscuits?
Definitely.
Yeah. Is this a good idea? Okay, so what are we doing, darling?
I'm going to get the John Deere.
My friend John Deere.
Your toy.
My toy?
Your go-kart.
No, I know. It's been lazy. Oh, hang on a minute. What's going on?
Is he alright?
He doesn't look very well.
He looks a bit wonky.
He looks a bit at an angle. God. Oh no. Oh, you're joking.
Oh.
Johnny boy.
Margot, helpful as
No.
ever. I come back in about half an hour.
Yeah, we'll take about that.
Still love your toy?
Love my toy. So, darling, what's going on here? What's the problem?
Well.
Oh, well.
Well.
What?
Well.
What well?
What well? This well.
That well,
This
there.
well. I had a moment of panic the other day. Now that the cats are out and about a bit more, I remembered that we have a well which has a totally rotten top. I just put this on the other day, but there is a cover on there that has just got totally rotten. It's completely overgrown, and we really do not want some cats falling down the well.
What, you mean like pussies in the well?
I don't know that one.
You don't?
I don't-
Pussies in the well? No?
No.
Ding dong bell, pussies in the well? No?
No.
Okay, I'll look it up and I'll sing it properly later for you.
It's just you. It's all in your head.
No, it's not just me in my head.
So as we're doing this, make it safe for the cats, we need to tidy up around here as well because it's completely overgrown, which is
Yeah.
ridiculous. I mean, you can't even see it.
You can't even see the well.
Yeah. So we're gonna
So we're going to do it.
do it. And
We're going to do it now. We're going to do it really fast, aren't
yeah,
we?
like done. 5-minute job.
well.
Oh wow.
So what do you reckon? What do you want to do?
Well. I think.
Done that joke before.
I know. Sorry. I think. Well, should we take this off and actually?
Yeah, come on.
See. Oh god. Oh, that is really completely rotten.
Ooh,
okay.
Don't drop the camera down the well.
Ooh.
There's a well.
That it. Oh look.
There's water in the well.
What are those pipes for?
They are, well, because I mean, the water comes from the well, doesn't it? We've got 2 sources of water,
Yeah.
haven't we? So
Ugh.
I imagine that's what's going on there. Hey, Mimi.
Want some fresh water for a cup of tea?
All yours, darling.
Look at this. It's all worn from something, and all these holes where.
That must be where they brought the bucket up.
Yeah, they must have. Maybe they had a little
Water.
ledge or something to.
No,
sit
they would have dragged the bucket,
Oh, I
and every
see.
time they dragged the bucket,
It would have
it
just
would create
worn it
an
away.
indentation.
Wonder what the holes are for, though.
Okay, next question.
Well, I mean, eventually it'd be nice to get a nice wooden cover or a metal cover made for it. But I was thinking, just for now, to make it safe, we could get like have you seen it like at the DIY? They have like those metal fence panels, or like the really, really thick chicken wire. We could probably get some of that and then just cable tie it onto these metal bits. So at least it'd be safe. And then we can do something pretty later.
I tell you what, we should measure that.
Oh,
We
just
should
in
measure
case.
that.
Because it could be one of those things where there is something the right size, whether it's a dustbin lid or something like that. Would do for now anyway.
Nice well though. Be
It
lovely
is really
to
lovely.
clean up the metal and.
I mean, there's bits of stone coming off. But my dream for here
Yeah.
would be to clear all of this and then plant some acers around. And I think it would look really.
Like my favourite hotel. Our
Yes.
favourite hotel.
Yes, the Hotel Ensley in Devon.
Yeah.
I've got lots of acers. I think it would just look really elegant.
A little sort of like Ensley corner,
Tiny.
which would be lovely.
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
that would be
really lovely.
All right, should we go to the DIY now? I think we sort of
yeah.
have to. We can't leave. We can't leave a gaping
No, we can't. can
gaping
we?
hole here.
That's true.
More don't like it.
It's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
Okay. Well done, Danny.
Well, thank you. Oh, it's really heavy.
Come on, Cal.
I'm just gonna put it back on for now. There we go.
That was enormous fun, wasn't it?
How do you manage to be so smartly dressed doing DIY and you don't look ruffled, where I look like hot and sweaty and straggly and a bit injured and scratched and
I'm a man of the world, you know.
I see. Just a disaster.
You're not a disaster. Don't be silly. But I forgot to get changed. That's why.
You just launched into it anyway.
I just launched into it and thought, well, I've been wearing this shirt for 4 days, so I may as well. What we can do is you not want to try and make a new wooden thing.
I would love to make a new wooden thing. I just think that might be slightly beyond my skills. I did GCSE woodwork. That was quite a long time ago though.
It's like riding a bike, surely, isn't it? It all
don't know.
comes flooding back.
Last time I tried to ride a bike I was a bit wobbly.
The only thing is we don't have a jigsaw.
No.
And would we be able to do it with the angle grinder?
Probably not, because you want to get a nice curve on it, don't you?
Yeah.
You're not going to do that with the angle grinder. So this is the usual thing. We think, oh, I'll just make that thing myself.
Because it'd be quite easy to do.
Yeah, but then first of all, we have to go and buy all the tools
Yeah.
to do it.
So it's another one of those moments where we mention DeVault.
We would like to be sponsored by.
Who said to camera,
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. I don't know, let's just go to DIY, see if inspiration hits us, see if they've got
Yeah,
anything.
I know. We can't stand walking around DIY. So that's mainly because I like to
We're
go.
going to spend a good deal of the rest few years of our life walking around the DIY. You do realise this?
Yeah, that's why I want to think about it first. Our DIY shop.
You love it, really.
Hey? Can we not just go to a restaurant instead? Go on then. Show me this amazing piece of metal then.
I'm sure there is.
Where
out
have you
here.
seen it?
Out here, sure.
They're all the same, aren't they? The same. These places, they're all the same. The same everywhere in the world.
Sure, I've seen something like it out here.
Oh, straight there. Come on.
I'm sure I've seen it. I'm sure I've seen it. Right, those over there. I know they're not round, but
How do you propose cutting them to size?
I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet.
Angle grinder?
No, much too small.
2 together, 4 together.
Yeah, and you've got to
Strapped
join them
together?
together.
Yeah. There you go, you DIYers. Fill your boots. Lionel and Claire. Oh, that's enormous. Darling, is there a reason for coming here, do you think?
Well done. Must sell well covers. Surely they're well done. That's probably
Domes
all.
for whirls.
Yeah, that's all they sell.
We just both live in a different world, don't we?
I think so. Yeah.
It's a very unfortunate name, I have to say. See, look, here I am again. Look, in another one, a different one. Look, joy of joys. Look,
Should we?
look how happy I am. So,
No well covers.
and so Weldon fail.
Can we just nick one of these? That's exactly what we need.
Let's have it. Go on, Danny, I'll watch. What?
We'll come back later when it's
Yeah,
dark.
all right. So we're going to come back in the cover of darkness. Mm-hmm. And we're going to steal
Steal a drainage cover.
drainage cover.
Exactly the right size.
Do you think our mate Mr. Mayor will appreciate that? What?
Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anyone. Especially don't put it on YouTube.
Don't put it on YouTube.
Okay, mad dash through the car park
Okay.
from the famous well cover do-it-yourself called Weldon
Yeah.
to
The garden centre.
the garden centre, yippee.
In hopes that they're still open and that they might have something.
And screeches to a halt by the front door. 24-hour du Mans
Oof.
start.
Go, go, go. It's probably in the far, far corner over there.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, but we might need to have a look at the purple wellies first. Come
What?
on, look at the purple things with purple
they're
fluffy.
great.
I need some new ones of those because Margot ate mine.
Oh, nice.
Okay, no, focus, focus, focus.
Trying to focus, darling.
Oh, come on, we need a...
That's beautiful, darling.
It's nice.
Next stop, divorce courts.
Got no sense of style, you.
Garden centre. Oh, we need one of those. See, look, I stopped for 2 seconds, she disappeared. It's gone. You never, ever, ever allow Claire loose in a garden centre. Never. It's very, very dangerous indeed. Oh, there we go. Here we are, found her.
Are you whinging about the garden centre?
Would I?
Yeah.
Would I whinge about a garden centre? Oh yeah, that's attractive.
You're really helpful, you are. Success,
So we're
Danny.
going to get this,
Yeah.
and we're going to use the, what are we going to use?
The angle grinder.
Thank you. To create a circle, and then we're going to put it on top, and then pussycat. There'll be no pussycat in the well.
That's the idea. See, success in the garden centre.
Okay, can we go home? Okay, breathe in. Look at that,
Just made for it.
1 metre
Yay.
exactly.
Success.
Bravo, darling.
Oi.
So we used to have tea.
The tea was all used up in working out how to draw the circle with my bit of
Show me how you
string.
did that.
I did that with a little nail in the middle
Yeah.
and a little mark on there, and just drew all the way around with it. So it's a bit wibbly wobbly, but I think it'll be okay.
I'm sure that was the method they used for building pyramids. Well, maybe not round pyramids, but
Maybe that's why there aren't any round pyramids.
round pyramids.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
well, let's moving on swiftly.
All right.
So, and I see you're using,
The angle grinder. Well, because we don't have anything else, and I didn't want to go and spend 100 quid on a tool just to cut this out.
yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah.
Can you wear gloves, please?
Yes. And I realise I might regret saying that in a couple of minutes and wish that we had bought a tool, but we shall see. Right, stand well back.
I am.
Stand well back and nothing happens.
Oh, you need a battery on it, darling.
Yeah.
Battery installed.
Thank you, darling. I'm not normally
It's okay,
so
I'll be your
ditzy.
technical advisor.
Okay.
Done, huh?
Done. Only took 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
And all the tools that we own.
And all the tools we own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like a circle.
That's great.
Let's go and see if it fits.
Okay, the moment's
Moment
truth.
of truth. Please fit. Please, please fit.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh. Oh. Okay, now you've got to stand on it.
So there's a big gaping hole here that we need to do something about.
Well, what I'm thinking is that with the offcuts, we could build that up.
Yeah. Yeah, put a little.
Yeah. Because that's
Side.
perfect for cats.
That is perfect. Curious pussycat size, isn't it?
So we haven't quite resolved the pussycat in the well problem.
No, we've just made it very interesting for them.
Even more interesting. Oh God.
It's
How
not-
did you manage to screw the bits of rock in?
Yes, it's not quite as elegant as I wanted,
Oh, that's great,
but
darling.
it's fine. It's going to stop them getting in,
Fantastic.
and then I'll find some more mossy rocks and just
Yeah.
hide the dodgy bit.
That's really good.
But there we go. It's safe.
Fabulous.
Safe for
Safe
now.
for cats and dogs alike.
Yes, exactly. And then one day we'll have a beautiful metal thing or glass. Oh, you could do a glass thing with a
Well,
light
once
in.
we finish the chateau, you
Yeah,
mean?
exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Once that one's rotten.
Ding dong bell, Pussy in the well. Who put her in? Little Johnny Green. Who pulled her out? Big Johnny Stout.
Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to welcoming you again on Wednesday for our weekly Chateau Chat.
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
No, blah, 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 blah. That's it for today.
Blah.